Welcome to the Chop podcast, everyone, where we explore the culinary scenes of the Crescent City. I'm Tony.
And I'm Jack, and that's right, Tony. We we go around. We'll check out some new restaurants. We'll check out some bars. We'll check out some festivals, different things like that, and come back to the lab over here at Boot Crew Media and share our experiences with all of you. So we're doing our best to really explore what New Orleans the New Orleans area has to offer in the culinary scene. So.
Absolutely, man. Episode 9. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It seems like we just started this, and it's been fun so far. That's for sure.
It's been fun. We've had a lot of great food, some very memorable stuff. But I mean, what else do you expect when you're eating around in New Orleans? So.
Yeah, we are very fortunate enough to have a good city where we can do something like this.
Yeah, I think I've only had like a couple of bad places that I've ever been to be honest, like places that I would say, you know what, I'm never going to go back there again.
Yeah, I'd say I probably have a handful.
Yeah. But in those probably most of those places you talked about probably closed already.
Yeah. In fact, one I just saw close already. I was like, I knew it.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, that sounds about right. You have to you really have to know what you're doing to succeed as a restaurant in New Orleans, just because there's so many great places. There's so much competition.
You know, I saw in culinary school they told us a stat that like blew my mind. They said in New Orleans, you have I think it was like 3 or 4% chance to last longer than 6 years in this city.
That's it. 3 or 4%. So 95% chance you're not going to make it.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
Chance. Yeah.
That you're not going to last longer than 6 years in New Orleans.
Man, what about these chefs that got like multiple restaurants?
Yeah. Think of how good you have to be to really sustain yourself in this city.
That's unbelievable, man.
Yeah. So what you been up to, man?
You know, I just got back from Miami this past weekend, so I was there. Took Shima, my fiance, out to Miami. We love Miami, so we go a couple times a year, and had some really good food there. I mean, Miami doesn't slack on the culinary scene over there, and you know they good on the bar scene, but their food scene is really good. We went to this place called NOLA. It's a newer spot. It's kind of like a rooftop restaurant. It's a Mediterranean style restaurant, and some of the best drinks. So we sit at the bar and we start talking to the bartender, and we're like, what drinks are good here? He goes, we don't have a drink menu. He goes, what? We are like what's the sushi? I'm going to say it wrong. Like Nagomi. What is Nagomi called?
Oh, you got me stumped on that.
I know.
Too. I don't want to butcher it.
Neither me, but they make you go there and they say, what do you like to drink? So I'm like, I normally drink old fashions, things like this. And then they just create a drink for you.
Wow.
Off the top of their head.
Really?
Yeah. No recipes. No, I made this, back in the day. No, just all new off the top of their head.
Wow.
Recipes for drinks.
So like true mixologists. I mean, these people are
talented.
You got to think it's just like a chef, basically. Just different ingredients,
Yeah.
Wow.
Omakase.
That's phenomenal.
Omakase?
No, I don't know. We're gonna butcher it
anyway. If you ever in Miami, go check out NOLA. Great cocktails. The food was really good too. It was like like I said, a Mediterranean restaurant, but they had a lot of like Japanese stuff too.
Oh, really?
So like a lot of sashimi and things like that. But man, the drinks were great. And then they had this fire entertainer that came on and was like, I don't know, eating fire swords.
Oh, you gotta love that.
Yeah,
that like some like danger with fire. While being drunk too. It probably really trips you out.
Anyway, that was that's where I was this past weekend. So I didn't get to explore too much restaurants here in New Orleans, but always good to go to Miami. What about yourself?
Similar. I was in Houston for the past few days checking on the restaurant, and but I had some great meals while I'm there, and I just they've treated me so well, so I feel like I got to give them a good little shout out. Uchi, which I know I've talked to you several times about. Guys, if you're in Houston or you're going to Houston, you got to try this place out. Right. It's like Nagomi here, just fresh nigiri, sushi, sashimi. That every time I go, they just blow my mind.
Yeah, I've been to. They have a spot in Austin too.
I think they have like 7 restaurants.
Yeah.
And
I've been to the one in Austin years ago, and I had the 15 course.
Yeah, I mean
thing, and it was unbelievable.
Yeah,
everything I had.
The manager over there, Steven Mendoza, he's phenomenal. Every time I go there, he takes care of me.
That's awesome.
And then there's a place there called Potente that I kind of frequent.
Okay.
It's owned by Jim Crane, the owner of the Astros.
Is it in the Montrose area around?
No, it's actually right next to the stadium. So
Okay.
downtown Houston.
Nice.
But the chef there is from New Orleans. Danny Trace.
Nice. So it's a lot of like, is it New Orleans flair?
Kind of.
Louisiana
He's got a
type
flair on it.
food?
It's like a seafood. He's actually got the #1 pasta dish in the country, rated like twice.
What?
It's like a version of cacio e pepe, which is one of my favorites. And then he shuffles like fresh truffles over it. Oh, it's phenomenal. But
hard to beat that.
Those two restaurants, you know, I hit up in Houston every time I'm there.
Nice.
And then yesterday I had the chance, you know, I got back in town and I went over to NOLA, and boy, this place is good.
Yeah, I saw your little post on our Chop Instagram. So tell us about NOLA.
It was good, man. So it's uptown. It's on Ferret Street.
Okay.
Very small menu. It's like, I want to say maybe 10 or 12 different empanadas, and they do have some salads and stuff on the menu as well. But these empanadas are filled with all kinds of things. Some with gumbo, like literally stuffed gumbo in there.
No way.
Crawfish etouffee, which is one I had. Mushroom and like this Havarti cheese, which was phenomenal. The chorizo one, which was what the lady working the counter suggested.
That's like traditional empanada, right?
And it was like manchego cheese, beans, corn, and chorizo, and it was out of this world.
Wow. I like how they got their little stamp on them.
Yeah, like they burn them a little bit to label them, but it was really good. A place I've heard of a few times, but never been. I got a chance to go yesterday, and it did not disappoint. They even had a one dessert one. I didn't get it though, but it was like bananas Foster.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Yeah. As soon as Shima saw it, she saw the video, she's like, "Oh, Jack, we got to go check this out."
Yeah. Super cool spot. Great little lunch spot. It comes with some sauces too. One was like I don't know, kind of like a chimichurri or something like that, but it was phenomenal. I'm glad I went.
I feel like you got to have like some particular sauces to dip a gumbo empanada in.
Yeah. I don't know what they would give you, a hot sauce or something.
Maybe like a little thing of roux.
Yeah, maybe. Man, it was good. I didn't want to mess with the gumbo one. I don't like. I'm not a seafood gumbo fan.
Oh, it was seafood. Okay.
And I don't know. I didn't ask, so I stayed clear of it.
That's cool.
But it's a spot I'll definitely go back to.
You know what I want is like a red beans and rice.
Oh, yeah. There's so many possibilities of what you could stuff an empanada with. You know, it's just
got to get creative. Let your creative mind take you wherever you want to go.
Right. But speaking of something I've never had before, especially in this city.
Yeah, this is a first for me in New Orleans, and I've only had it once other before, and it's because I was in that country.
Right, guys. We went to 14 Parishes on Oak Street, and it's a Jamaican restaurant.
Yep.
And it was definitely my first ever Jamaican meal in this city, really in the United States. Like you said, I've only had Jamaican food one other time, and it was on my honeymoon when we went to Jamaica.
In Jamaica, yeah. And you know, I don't know if I really had the best Jamaican food when I was in Jamaica, because I was at a Sandals resort and it's kind of Americanized, you know. But I really feel like this place is pretty authentic. It seems it's pretty popular. They have 2 locations. The one that just opened up, the one that we went to, is over on Oak Street, uptown. They've been open for about 2 weeks, I think they said, something like that. And then their original location here in New Orleans was over on Loyola Street. It's like in
the market. They said, right? Something like
in a market or something. I haven't ever been there, but it's been open for about 4 years. And it seems to be pretty successful.
Yeah.
So when they opened this new location, Tony and I were like, well, let's just go check it out and see what's up. We never had Jamaican food here in New Orleans, so let's see where it goes. So
it was interesting.
14 parishes, and the name comes from there's 14 parishes
in Jamaica.
Right. So that's kind of where the name comes from. But it's pretty cool. They call them parishes there.
I know. I was just thinking that. Like, I wonder if there's some connection back in the day with why we have parishes and so do they. Does any other country or anything have parishes?
Probably
besides Jamaica?
I don't know. Maybe France, because I think we were, under French rule and we got parishes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because everybody else in the country has a county,
right?
Parish. So I don't know.
Weirdos.
Anyway, the food over there was great. 14 parishes. We got there and our server,
Ariane.
Yeah, I don't think there's an A at the end. I think it's just Ariane.
Sure.
Ariane. That's it.
That was it. Yeah.
Ariane, yes. Ariane. It was actually her first day
Her
working.
first day, yeah.
But
she was a frequent eater of the place, she said.
yes.
Yeah.
She said she used to go to the spot over on Loyola a whole bunch. So she knew the menu really well. And we first started with cocktails, and she gave us some pretty good recommendations.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting the rum punch. I just went with like the OG official of, I guess what comes with Jamaican food. I don't know.
Correct. Yeah. And all their drinks, guys, all of them have rum. There's
all the cocktails. Yeah.
No other options. It's just rum. So
that's okay. I like a variety of rums because,
yeah, it was good. I had the bobsled, which was like hibiscus tea, ginger, and white rum.
Okay.
And it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I couldn't only probably do like one of them. Yours looked a little better.
Mine was very tasty, but I tell you, it was strong.
Yeah.
But as soon as
mine was strong too.
As soon as I took that first taste, I could feel the hit of rum. But then I just I could close my eyes and picture myself on a beach in paradise somewhere.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it was a drink that really took me away. Like I didn't think I was on Oak Street, to be honest with you. But it's a good cocktail. So, and they had a huge cocktail list too.
Yeah,
ton of cocktails on there. And then they had also, they didn't have like regular sodas and things like that. It was all
Jamaican sodas.
Jamaican sodas.
And they were good.
And fruit juices that they made in-house too, I believe. Or Jamaican fruit
They called them sodas as well, but they said they were thicker.
Like kind of like,
yeah, right.
Anyway, so we didn't get a chance to try any of those, but we did have a Jamaican cola.
Right.
And
it tasted like Big Shot.
Like a Big Shot drink. Exactly.
Right. Like
full of sugar.
I'm not sure a lot of people remember those. I don't. Do they still sell Big Shots?
Big Shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It tasted like Big Shot. Like I felt like it was like I can hear the jingle and Mr. Big Shot. It was good.
I can feel the effects of all the sugar that was in it.
Right.
Definitely a little hopped up right now on sugar.
Yeah. But then we started with their fried. She suggested their fried jerk wings, and I thought those were really good.
Yeah, they came out. I think there was four on the
four
plate,
of them,
which was perfect for just two people.
Yeah,
but nice wings. They had a little batter on them. They had a jerk seasoning in the batter as well.
Real crispy. They were good.
They were good. The outside was crispy, but the inside wasn't overcooked. It was nice and moist. Chicken wing, and then they had a little dipping sauce that came with it. Actually, the same dipping sauce came with
everything,
all the entrees, and it was a jerk sauce.
Yeah. That was good.
It was reminiscent of like a barbecue sauce, but it was their jerk sauce. So it was nice. It was great for just dipping, the various meats in that we had. So
yeah, it was very good. But then we had kind of a plethora of jerk proteins.
We went all jerk.
We
jerked
did
out
jerk chicken and jerk pork ribs and then we did some sides. We did plantains and rice and peas, and then these festival things.
Yes, these so you order the jerk chicken, and it's like you can choose white or dark meat, whichever you want to choose. And it comes out and it's sliced up and everything, and it looks really good. You can tell it's like covered in jerk sauce or jerk seasoning or whatever the case may be. And then off to the side, you have these little things called festivals.
Yeah. We didn't know what they were. I had to look them up.
Yeah, we didn't know. It's like a fried dough.
Yeah. It's like their version, I feel like, of a hush puppy or
it tastes
cornbread.
It tastes kind of like a funnel cake.
It did. Yeah, it tasted like funnel cake without the powder, like you said.
Yeah, it had a little sweetness to it. I liked it. I thought it was all right. I thought it was pretty good, but it was definitely new to me. I had never had any.
Never. When I looked it up, I thought I was gonna find like a music fest because I typed in Jamaican festival.
Well, at first I thought it was like a pico or something, but I was way off.
But no, those were good. The pork ribs were really good.
Yeah. Of the three, of the two entrees we had there, the jerk pork ribs were probably the best.
Yeah, I think in the pork one, I think since it was like a darker meat, obviously it was juicier than the chicken was. And who doesn't like the waiter said, who doesn't like ribs? It. So it was really good. I've never had jerk ribs before.
Yeah, neither.
So I thought it was delicious.
Yeah, and they just covered it. I mean, it was covered in the jerk seasoning, and you could taste it as soon as you bit into it. But it had great flavor. It's had a little kick to it too. So which is expected here in New Orleans. I think it fits perfectly.
And then Jack X for this. What was the sauce again?
Oh man, you're gonna throw me off on it.
It's like a Jamaican hot sauce. I don't want to say pepper jelly, but it's pepper jelly consistency, kind of, right?
Yeah,
It's
kind of
thicker. It's I don't want to say it's hot
thicker
sauce. Yeah, it's you were so good at the restaurant.
I
You knew
was, I
exactly what
was, I
you were
was.
talking about. Started with an S, right? Something like that.
Are we about to find out? Oh, here it is. All right. It is Scotch bonnet pepper
Scotch
sauce.
bonnet. Yes, it was good.
Scotch bonnet hot sauce. I don't know if anybody else has had that out there. So obviously I like spicy foods and hot sauces and things like that. I mean, it's my livelihood. But man, I ate some of this stuff. I dipped a little bit of the jerk chicken into the hot sauce, the Scotch bonnet hot sauce. Man, had a ton of flavor. It was fantastic. But holy shit,
my whole tongue was burning.
Yeah. It burns from front to back.
Yeah, there was definitely several types of pepper in that for your tongue to burn the whole way through. But I thought it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was great too. You know, it was like you said, kind of like a pepper jelly look to it. But it went well with the chicken. I didn't try it with the ribs, and
I didn't either.
But I really enjoyed it with the chicken, and I think the chicken needed a little bit of moisture to it too.
Yeah, it was a little dry.
That kind of helped it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But the plantains that we had that side,
who doesn't like fried plantains?
Yeah, exactly. So
really good.
They were good. They were nice, and I don't know. I don't even know how really to describe a plantain. Is kind of
it was that soft kind of gooey flavor. It wasn't like plantain chips. Like it was like a whole plantain just flash fried.
It wasn't like a smashed plantain.
Correct. These are whole plantains, and they were good, really good.
Yeah. It doesn't I think it's Rum House does this. They have smashed plantains.
Yes, they do.
So that's what I was kind of expecting initially, and then they brought out the whole plantain fried.
Yeah, when I worked at Mazzato, we'd serve those with everything, and they were like the same whole kind of gooey, like a banana. I know a plantain is kind of like a banana,
right?
But like that gooiness, it was good, very delicious.
I really enjoyed it. So,
and then the rice and peas were good too. It was kind of like, and I don't want to say they may have messed up, but like they had a Spanish rice on the menu. And the rice we got tasted like a Spanish rice, but I don't know. They may have something completely different, but it was good. I don't know if it was.
Is there a Jamaican rice?
I don't know, but there was like a rice and peas, and then there was right under it was Spanish rice.
Okay,
so you could order either one, but ours tasted like a Spanish rice. But
so I guess it's just Spanish rice with peas.
Maybe. Yeah, it was good though. Good.
Yeah, overall, it was a great experience. The place is really cool too. The one on
really well done
on Oak
inside.
Street. We got there after lunch. It was kind of slow when we were there. But they have a cool decor in there. Not a huge amount of tables, but they had a nice little bar set up as well. So it's definitely a place you can go and grab some cocktails. Well, some rum cocktails,
right?
Which is cool because I mean I like rum. But and you can get some great little Jamaican food there. All the jerk stuff. They had an extensive menu actually.
Yeah, their lunch menu was fairly small, but their dinner menu was fairly large.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind trying the oxtail.
Yeah.
So
I completely forgot about that.
I know we could have ordered the oxtail. I guess maybe we should have. But
that was like a special today, right? Because it wasn't on the menu.
Right.
But it sounded good.
We missed it.
Oh fuck, we fucked up.
Oh well, won't be the last time we go there. Right. So anytime I need a little Jamaican fix.
Right.
No, never mind. I'm gonna leave out of that. Jamaican me,
Right. But no, it was good. All in all, it's a place I'd go back to. The ribs I thought were the best thing, and that sauce was phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to pull up their menu here so I can look at some of the other stuff. I wanted to give it a try. I did want to try the jerk chicken breast sandwich. I understand, we had the jerk chicken with the festival, but I wanted to see how they did this sandwich. You know what I mean? Like, did they put some sauce on it? What was the sauce? Was it that jerk sauce? Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe some slaw on it. I don't know.
I would imagine it had to come with the slaw.
Yeah, or cabbage or something. Yeah, I wanted to just try it out.
But if you look at some of their stuff, I mean, they had like coconut shrimp, kebabs, quesadillas.
Yeah, I wanted to try the kebabs too. I'm a big kebab fan. So, shrimp or cauliflower kebabs. That would have been pretty interesting.
Yeah. But then, I mean, if you look at the entrees for their dinner, they got curry chicken, brown stew chicken, all the jerks, all the curried shrimp, roasted beef short ribs. Oh my God, that sounds phenomenal. A whole red snapper. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Nice. And then you can get a whole sample platter of the jerk.
Yeah, look at it. It's everything. It's chicken, pork, shrimp, ribs, with festival, and then corn and plantains.
Feeds 2 to 4 people. That got to be 2 hungry people.
Yeah,
because Tony and I, we didn't order a whole lot of food. We ordered just those entrees, those dishes that we mentioned, and
there wasn't a lot. It was like 1 chicken breast, and I don't know, a half rack of ribs,
Yeah, but I was full when we left that place.
Yes, that was a lot. Plantains fill you up.
Is that what it is?
We both ate a few of those.
That and then the fried dough, the festivals,
and those wings. The wings were really good too.
Yeah, I think overall the best things we had today were probably the ribs and the wings.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, so check them out, man. They're over on Oak Street, right next to a bunch of other cool spots. I mean, Oak Street seems to be popping.
Yeah,
always a good time over there. So, and if you're downtown doing some work, go check them out over on Loyola Street too. So, if you need to get if you're looking for something a little different than your everyday po' boy or jambalaya or red beans and rice or the normal things that you find in and around New Orleans every day, you're looking for something different, check out some Jamaican food.
Yeah, absolutely. You got any 4th of July plans?
Man, not too much. I'm supposed to be moving this weekend.
Right.
So Shima and I are moving in together. We're moving over to off of Carrollton Street over there. And it's crazy because I'm going to be living close to Blue Oak.
Oh, dangerous.
I mean,
and Tchoup's meadery.
Yeah, right around. Yeah, that's around the corner from Blue Oak. That's right.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping maybe I can get like a chair with my name on it, at Blue Oak or something.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna frequent that place so much. I'm like, oh God, here comes Jack again.
Yeah. So,
but what about you? That's really all my plans is to be moving. So maybe throw a little party in too.
Absolutely. It's the wife's birthday this weekend, so she's a 4th of July baby. And it's her 30th. Man.
Oh man,
yeah,
that's a big birthday.
It's a big one.
Big 3-0.
So we're gonna have a little swim party and I don't know, just ring in the 4th.
Yeah, why not? I mean, so happy birthday, America.
Yep, absolutely. So, well, guys, thank you for listening. We hope you have a safe and fun 4th of July. And come back next week.
Yeah, and if you guys have any recommendations or suggestions on places, please check us out at Tchoup NOLA on Instagram. Drop us a DM there, or I think we have a Twitter too, right? Yeah. So you can find us on Twitter as well. Give us a little shout out, and remember, it's Tchoup, like the word Tchoupatulas here, TCHOUP. So check us out, give us some suggestions, and y'all keep eating, New Orleans.
Yep, keep eating, guys. Thanks for listening.